Hello everybody, today's November the 11th and this day is recognised in many countries as Remembrance Day, and in the UK we observe this on the second Sunday of November, but we also have a 2-minute silence at 11 o'clock today. In Poland this day is celebrated as Independence Day, and I'm going to say that Independence Day in Polish, but I have to read it because I'm not familiar with saying this yet. So dzisiaj jest Narodowe Święto Niepodległości Polski. Sorry for the bad pronunciation. So 2 days ago I posted a video about my favourite YouTube channels for learning Polish, and last night I had some nice comments from a new subscriber in Poland, Lemocit 2011. I hope I said that right. Or in other words, Lemocit 2211. So I'm going to read the comments. It's in Polish. Cześć, świetnie mówić po polsku. Trochę za mało słowiańskiego ćwiczenia podczas mówienia, ale ty można dopracować. Ja mieszkam w Polsce i właśnie odkryłem twój kanał. Rewelacja. So this comment made me really happy because I understood most of it, but there were a few words I didn't know. So I didn't know what słowiańskiego ćwiczenia meant. I could guess that słowiańskiego means Slavic languages, and I had to look up the other word, ćwiczenia, on Google Translate, and it translated it to crackles. So in other words, this sentence meant that I speak Polish with a Slavic crackle. The other word I didn't know was odkryłem, but I actually guessed its meaning from the sentence context. So let me just translate the whole phrase. So it means, hi, you speak Polish quite well, thank you. But a little bit, you speak a little bit with a Slavic crackle while you're speaking, during speaking, but you can practice. Dopracować means to practice. I live in Poland, and it's really, I live in Poland, and I just discovered your channel, Revelation. So I guessed odkryłem was to discover, because it was like ja mieszkam w Polsku. So I live in Poland and I just właśnie something, your canal, or your channel rather. So it's a really nice comment, and I've learned a few words there in Polish. And then later on, my new subscriber commented again and put that słowiańskie ćwiczenie means that like a concentration of consonants. So I thought it was like crackling of a Slavic crackle. So I think I understand what that means. There's probably no exact translation between English and Polish in that one. So my new subscriber discovered another one of my Polish learning videos, which I made a few months ago, where I said I was going to learn a poem in Polish, and this never happened. And I think at the time my Polish wasn't really advanced enough for this, and it still isn't. So on that note, an important point about language learning is that it's important to choose something that's exactly at your level, especially when you're doing reading, or you're learning a script or a poem or something like that. If you choose something too difficult for your level, you will definitely struggle, and it won't be very enjoyable. So you'll probably have a hard time trying to remember. And I think that language acquiring is a process of building on what you already know, rather than aiming for something very high, and kind of developing your language skills. So it's a bit like climbing a mountain, where you need to do it one bit at a time, and you can't just jump straight to the top. Okay, so the comment on this video was Kurchong, trochę mały znany ten wiersz i naprawdę trudny, serio. Spróbuj coś tu wyma, albo może frazie Stoczningere czy limerick Symbolskie. So sorry about the stumbling there, some long words. So I really like this word kurchong, which is chicken, but it's used in Polish at the beginning of a sentence to imply like man or boy or something like that. There's no exact translation, but it's like a colloquialism, which I really like. So it's like man, trochę mały znany ten wiersz. So this is a bit unknown, this poem. I naprawdę trudny, serio, and really difficult, seriously. Spróbuj coś tu wyma, albo może fraszkę sztot ingera. So, in other words, try some Tuwim, which Tuwim was a Polish poet. I think a bit like Edward Lear in English, making some kind of nonsense poems. I don't know Strodingera actually. I feel like I should do, but I have heard of Symbolskia, and she was a Polish Nobel laureate. And then I had a third comment on my on the same video. Spoko, tworzenie filmów na pewno pomaga w nocy. Polacy faktycznie bardzo doceniają, gdy ktoś mówi po polsku, więc warto ćwiczyć. So there were a few words in that phrase I didn't know. So first of all, spoko, which I had to look up, which means like cool. I've learned a new word there. Tworzenie means to produce. So I could have probably guessed that one. So spoko, tworzenie filmów means so cool. Producing films helps to learn. Polacy faktycznie bardzo doceniają. So doceniają, I didn't know this word, and it means to appreciate. So Polish people actually really appreciate when someone speaks Polish. So the other word I didn't know was warto. So więc warto ćwiczyć, which means it's really worth practicing. So it's true, I really have learned something from making a video. Bardzo dziękuję moim subskrybentom za komentowanie moich filmów. Bądź bezpieczni, do zobaczenia.